Return to who you are. Return to who you are. Return
to where you were born again. Relive the lives of our fathers before you died with the song of the Lord on their lips. They said,
Shalom, my friends. Shalom, everybody. And this opportunity, I want to use it to speak about tradition. Tradition is what keeps us for whom we are. Tradition is what makes us the Igbo. Tradition is what we cannot learn from. Like my greatest musician that I so much like, Shlomo Kalibak, said, return to who you are. Return to the land of where you was born. Return to your ancestors. So, I want to use this opportunity to speak about tradition. Tradition is when our great-great-grandfathers was keeping the tradition, the Igbo lace was very strong. The Igbo lace was one of the greatest, like I had, like I know. Okay, I have some question to ask. Why, when you see a country that keep their tradition very strong, other countries jealous them to try to destroy their tradition? Like we said, we the Igbo, we claim to be a Jew, but I not see a sign of symptom of a Jew in ourselves. Speaking Igbo language is not enough that makes you Igbo. So to me, I want to say, when we said we are Igbo, we need to know who we are and our traditions, because we said we are the Jewish people. The Jews, what keep the Jews is history. What keep the Jews? So, my brothers and my sisters, mgbe ọbụla anyị si na anyị bụ ndị Jew, ka ihe ndị Jew eji mara ndị Jew. Ihe eji mara ndị Jew wụ history. Ndị Jew shiri ike na history. This is why other countries, obodo niile chọrọ ịkwatu ha, obodo niile na-agba ha mgba. Because of gịnị? Na ha keepụrụ owo ha very tight. Ha keepụrụ owo ha before ha baa Egypt. Ha keepụrụ owo ha from Egypt. From coming out to Egypt, them bound by their tradition. Everything God promised them, tell them, this subject, never you forget. It pass that to your generation, to your children. In Pesach, what we do in Pesach is to tell our children who we are, what happened in Egypt, how we go out in Egypt, the problems that the Jews, how they become slaves. This point they never forget. Why we are the Igbos, why we forget who we are. We forgetted who we are, and this is the reason why we are suffering. Ndị be anyị na-asị osi taa dị mma na ọdụwara gboo, like our brother Orji Uzor Kalu. You see Orji Uzor, he tried his best to serve Tinubu, to be like one boy to him, to do everything. But in the end, what happened? He cried in the Senate like a little kid. So my point is this: until I bido bend their down, learn our tradition, pass our tradition to ụmụ anyị, our children. Ụmụ anyị, we start to tell them about our father, who they are. In Israel, no anybody that called the Jew never forget what is Shema Israel. Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. Only one God. This is the all and all. Something that you must put in your mind always. And with this, if you go to war, you win war. With your tradition, with recognizing God, with telling your children who they are, what the commandment that God commanded them, the rules. Some people said, okay, we don't believe in this. We don't believe in a tradition. We continue to suffer. We continue to be a slave in our land. Obodo ahụ na-apụta ewere anyị gbuo egwuregwu, were anyị kpaa bọọlụ. Because of gịnị? We don't recognize ourselves. We don't know what is tradition. So ka anyị bido n'ụbọchị taa chegharịa, bido jụọ ese. Onye ọbụla onye na-arụ onye hụ vidio ya tụsa ya, share it to everybody. Ị na-arụ n'ụlọ jụọ mpa gị onye ọbụ, jụọ mpa gị afọ ya. Some of us don't even know the name of our father. We don't even know who is our father, who is our grandmother. But before you become a Jew, your mother must be a Jew, not even your father. We count from Emma, mom. So some of us, the Igbo, why I can doubt that all of us Igbo are not Jew. Why? Because many of us has married from here to here, from here to here, from other tribes. And once you are mixed, you are no longer part of the Jews. So, if you are ndị Igbo now, they are carrying joined with the Jews. I think no shikolike is very hard. A lot of people hear about this fight, blah, 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 but it's not. Jews is all about keeping the commandment. Our tradition, when you want to marry, you go home. When you go home, your father and your imam will check and make what called sheduk. In Hebrew, we call it sheduk. This is how it was, but now nobody keeps such a command. Nobody keeps such a tradition. We don't keep it anymore. Everybody fly like fly. Tomorrow you want to say you are Igbo. We are putting shame on ourselves, but we must change, and it's time to change, and it's time to start to go back to our tradition. Thank you, brothers, and God bless you. When you start to wake up to ask questions about who you are, who your father is, who your Ima, where you come from. Very soon I'm coming back to Nigeria, the Igbo land. If I come back to Igbo, I want to trace everything about Judaism. I want to check, because a lot of time I heard about this. I heard we are Igbo, we are Jew, we are this. I want to check to know what deal on this. But if I can ask question, I can bounce a lot of people. I condemn, because now being a Jew is not by mouth, it's by keeping the commandment. Are you putting tefillin every morning? Do you know what is Shema Israel? So this is the questions you need to ask yourself. if you are not doing such, you need to ask questions from the Nanaga, your fathers, your imams. Ask them about traditions. Ask them, because once you start to keep all that, you will become success. But when you fail to keep your tradition, keep your tradition, bido na-keep tradition of ndị ọcha, ihe ọbụla ewetara gị na-ekip, asị forget ndị ichie ndị chewere nna ha, ndị mere ka ọ dịrị gị na mma, ịforget ha gị na-eche ma ị na-amụta otu esi eri spaghetti, otu esi eri ihe ndị a. No, ya with the way is not the way. We have to go back to who we are. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Good night.